Prince and princesses, welcome back to Sober Not Sober.
Is that really how we're starting?
That's how we're doing it this time.
Oh God. I'm Mekaylay.
I'm Grant. I don't mean to make fun of people with speech impediments, but
Am I the prince or am I the princess?
I think they're the prince and princesses.
Okay.
They're
And
the
Harley,
pretty
Harley say
princesses.
hello too.
Harley say hello.
Hello.
Oh, goodness. I need to talk to you guys about something.
Okay. Should I be worried?
I wouldn't say worried yet, but it may get there. I am beholden to something. I'm addicted to something.
Gooning?
No. Close. No. I ran out of 6 milligram Wintergreen Zyns
Yeah.
this morning and went to work without them. And
No.
I just had, is that fucking
Kenobi.
Kenobi?
Yeah.
You
Little baby.
Um,
Jinx, you owe me a kiss on the lips.
went to work without my 6 milligram Wintergreens, and I've been
Bad
doing
choice.
So started smoking cigarettes, not great. Don't do it, kids. And then was doing vape for a long time, and then
Yeah.
now I'm on the Zyn game, right? Like a lot of white men nowadays.
Most, yeah.
And yeah, 6 milligram has been my jam. And I ran out of those, so I had a like a Velo, which is like another brand, whatever. 3 milligrams. So I was like, all right, I'll at least just like have these with me for work, and then, I'll get more after work.
6 milligrams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
your
want to
day.
say I was like bad at work. Like I was still good. We had a tasting. We did a nice like a high-end wineries tasting at the event, and went good, went fine.
So what,
and
you're
everything.
addicted specifically to the Zyns, you're saying?
Nicotine.
Well, you still had the Velos, you said?
This is what I'm saying. I had 3 milligram Velos in like the entire shift.
Well, did you have one or two?
No, I just always keep one. I never double deck.
Well, this is simple math.
No, I
if you
know.
got the 3 milligram, you toss
Double
two
decking
in.
Velos are thick though. So if I double deck Velos, I'll be like, like
Yeah,
it'll
yeah,
look
yeah.
weird. Like I'll
Like a
have
Southerner.
like, yeah, I
A
want
true Southerner.
and like we exactly, yeah, it'll look like I've got a hockey puck going on in
Yeah.
there. Yeah. I don't need that. So yeah, I mean, I won't say that I lost it. I didn't. But there was one point
Did
where
you pick up a pack of cigarettes?
no, I bought Zyns on my way home.
How close were you? We were smoking cigarettes the other day.
Yeah, don't remind me, or else I'll get some on my way home, dude. God, they're amazing.
So good.
They're so good. I'll have a cigarette every now and then, but I have
I
quit
think the
smoking.
only time we smoke cigarettes is when Taylor's
Yeah,
around.
it's only when Taylor's around, which makes sense. He always has
I
cigarettes.
miss him so much.
I know. I already miss him.
I don't miss him. I miss the
You
cigarettes.
miss the cigarettes. I don't like that he's a Marlboro man now, though. I
No,
told
he's
him that.
what is it? The
Turkish Royals
Turkish
are like the
Royal.
number. Yeah, Camel Turkishes are great. I used to love those.
That's what he was
but
ripping on. I went to go get a pack of those from the smoke shop in town. They didn't have any more.
It's so brutal. Why can't you? You can still buy Newports though, right?
There was still Camels there, but it wasn't Turkish Fortnite Battle Royale ones.
Ones, yeah, those are the shit. They're like Camel's version to me of like an American Spirit. It tastes like almost. And then Newports though.
Dude, we took Taylor to the casino. It was his first time playing at like a table.
Okay,
Which
yeah.
was, I think, hardly like our second time ever playing at a table at a casino. Mm-hmm. Because if I go in
Blackjack,
blackjack, yeah.
Okay.
And then usually we'll just go in and like put like 20 in a slot machine, lose it all, and then leave.
Right. Yeah.
But this was our first time like going since we were 21.
Okay. Yeah. That
and
makes
then
sense.
on the way there, Tay's like, "Yo, how much should I bring?" And he like pulls out his cash, and I'm like, "Well, how much do you have?" And he's like, like 70 or something. And he's like, "Well, first, how much of this money am I gonna lose?" I'm like, all of
probably
it.
most of it. Yeah.
All of it.
Most
Come on,
likely.
just say goodbye to all. He was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah, like
Probably.
yeah." So of course we all lost all of our money.
Well, you
And
guys
then-
suck at gambling.
Yeah, I'm not good.
I've
But then we sat outside and just
Yeah.
smoked cigarettes.
Yeah,
For
that's-
like 2 hours.
that's
and it
the
was,
best part of a casino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the local one, so it's not
Yeah.
like a big one where you're like, you got to sit
Yeah,
there
you
and
gotta
talk to
be-
some hammered white guy that's
Yeah.
definitely looking for a hooker.
Yeah, you just maybe have to talk to like a very old Native American person that's usually very
The
nice.
spot we
but
found was, dude, it was chill.
nice.
It was chill. We were the only people out there.
The one time I've ever gone betting in a casino was in Vegas. I was with my ex. We went to Vegas.
Yeah,
and
Vegas sucks.
Yeah, it does. It's not great. And on the floor of, I don't even remember which one we were in, I went up to a slot machine and we put in $20 and made $20. And we were like, all right.
Yeah,
we were like, cool.
I'm done.
I guess I'm done. We literally, it was on like the last $2 too that we got.
Yeah, and you were like
20 back, and I was like,
let's head out.
Yeah, I was like, let's just leave.
Yeah,
We made our money
fuck
back.
out of here.
We're fine. I think we actually maybe made like $21. And
Yeah,
I was like,
so you're like,
we're up.
I'm up.
We're up. Yeah.
The first time we went, like I said, we were 21. The only other time we went to
right, just to like do it
to
for
a table,
fun.
like a legit table.
Yeah.
So we were like newly 21, and we sit down. We're playing War. You know War?
No.
It's basically like higher lower. Like you're just trying to get a higher card.
Yeah. Okay.
Like if you get a 9 and the dealer gets a 6, you win.
Sure.
And it was just, I'm pretty sure that's all it is. I don't remember the last
yeah,
time I played
yeah.
was.
I feel like I've seen that. Played. Okay.
So we went in, and Harley and I both had like $100.
Right.
And we were like, all right, fuck it. Like we're both just gonna get $100 worth of chips or whatever. And we're just playing. We're winning, winning. And the dealer's like, yo, I gotta like, my shift's up at the table. Like, new dealer's on his way right now.
Okay.
And I'm getting out of here. But you guys got like $800. And we're like, really? Because he knew it was our first time. He's like, yeah, like all those chips right there is about like 800. And we were like,
yeah, you don't realize it when it's
shit.
chips.
We're like, really? And he's like, he looks around. He's like, my advice, stop playing. You're gonna lose all of it.
Yeah.
And we were like,
yeah.
Are you serious?
That's so great.
Yeah,
dude,
he
of
was
course
like,
it's at the end of his shift. He's like, all right, I'm not going to steal you guys' money anymore. I'll be honest, you guys should just walk away.
Yeah, he was like, he was like, before I head out, like,
yo, shouts out to that guy.
he was like, don't play another hand. We were like, are you serious? He's like,
You're up a lot.
You're going to lose all of it.
Yeah.
And we walked out. It was like $800. It was right by like, I think that was right by my 22nd birthday.
Okay.
And which is 3 days away from our anniversary as well.
Okay, yeah.
So we were like, fuck yeah. We went to like a nice dinner.
Nice.
We weren't expecting it, but we were like, we just balled the fuck out.
And that was in state or Vegas, you said?
No, that was here. That was Talking Stick.
Okay, nice.
No, fucking, when we went to Vegas, we gambled there, and it was so dog shit.
Yeah. I've never, again, like I said, the one time I went into a casino and did that was a slot machine, but there was a work event within like my first couple weeks of joining the company I work for, and it's a very big company, so it puts on like sponsored events sometimes where it's like from very large companies. So one of the world's leading soda companies and one of the world's leading whiskey companies, figure it out, paired up and started making a thing, and they put on an event for it, and so the people that are selling it get to go to the event, and it's a fun event, and it's at like this rented out big space and whatever. They gave you, I think, $500 of like fake money because it was like a casino thing set up. So they literally had like dealers set up at tables all around this like big
It's actually kind of sick.
Yeah, like banquet hall kind of a thing.
Wait, what if you didn't want to play? Could you cash out the $500 and be like, I'm just
no, so it wasn't real money. You wouldn't get it. But what you would get is per $100 that you had, you got a raffle ticket for then items that were like cool items at the end of the night, right? So you did want to rack up the money for it because you could get some. There was like, you know, like a ninja
blender.
Yeah, like nice stuff like that. There was like AirPods. There was golf bags, like Titleist golf bags, TaylorMade golf bags.
Yeah, and you're like fuck, I kind of.
And I'm like, okay, like let's run it up here, people. Right? I played everything, and I was wiping. I made 2,700.
God damn.
Yeah, like with all of that stuff, I got 27 tickets in. I won like 4 things.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, this was maybe my 5th day with the company.
God damn.
I won like 5 things at this. I won like a Titleist golf bag that had a whiskey company on it.
That's fucking sick.
I won a North Face backpack. I won.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, I was like, all right, I kind of like this company. I love my life. I love my job. I love everything.
Jesus
it's all
Christ.
good.
He just needs some money.
But yeah, I would just love money.
Dude, I just keep thinking that's Pikachu on your hat.
It's London. It's actually the Queen Victoria statue.
Pikachu.
Speaking of people that aren't us from other countries, the World Cup.
Yeah.
You're probably not watching any of it, right?
I'm not watching. I see
You're
some
just
clips.
at least,
Like the
seeing.
main clip I saw was a guy breaking his leg yesterday or whatever.
Ooh, that was not a cool break.
It was loud.
That was not. Yeah, you heard it.
It was
you
loud.
Heard it from the
it was
field.
really loud.
Yeah, you heard
it was
from
really
the
loud.
field mic. You're like,
never heard it that loud before.
Yeah.
I saw U.S. advanced.
Yep. U.S. is so they still have to play one more game in these like
against
group
Turkey,
stages.
right?
Yeah, well, not good.
Yeah, pay attention, Turkey, because you're next when we're done with Iran.
Jesus, and
I'm talking about soccer here.
I know. I wish I wasn't using my phone for this, and I could pull up Foot Mob and like tell you everything. Oh,
I know. I've been keeping up a little bit.
One thing I do want to say,
clips
real
I'm getting,
quick.
I'm watching.
Yeah. One thing I do want to say,
Yeah.
I know it's football.
They're not going to hear it. Well, maybe they are because we've gotten a lot of followers from it.
I know it. I've been supporting Arsenal for most of my life. I know Arsenal FC stands for Arsenal Football Club. I know it's football. You don't have to correct me that it's soccer, or me saying it's soccer. I say soccer because I'm in the United States. If I say football, people think NFL.
Yeah.
So it's just as simple. I know it's football.
But here's a weird thing that like I've seen with getting a lot of comments on that, specifically Facebook post.
Right.
Is like, dude, it's so weird because we're like, in the United States, you're just raised and bred to be like, U.S. is number one. We're all that matters. This is all that's the world is, you know?
Yeah.
And it's kind of just instilled in school.
Yeah,
when we're kids.
yeah, that
so
like patriotism is good,
yeah.
and blah blah blah. We
And
pledge
now that-
allegiance to the flag every
It's
fucking
horrible.
morning. Yeah.
But now that we post like on social media and our content gets pushed everywhere,
Yeah.
you know, not just the United States.
Yeah.
I think that's really interesting. Like I saw so many. We have so many comments that are like, "It's football."
Yeah,
it's
from
football.
English people. Yeah.
And
Dude,
it's so many different
shouts
people.
out to the Scottish people that like told us about their cool chants and everything in the comments. Those were sick. I definitely am gonna look up like Sunderland chants, Crystal Palace chants. I know those aren't Scottish teams, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like just some of the people that were commenting some of those teams.
Yeah,
I was
and
like, that sounds
shouts
sick as
out to
fuck.
all the people on Facebook too.
Yeah,
'Cause,
shout out to our Facebook
We're
followers.
doing
We love
numbers
you
there.
guys.
If someone say,
we're
you know,
running a little
we're
bit.
getting big on Facebook.
Thank you, princesses.
Thank you, princess. No, okay.
Yeah,
Quick
it's been
plug.
fun. Go. Oh yeah, like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. It does a lot. If you're watching on the YouTube app, hype up the video, baby. Don't know what it does, but hype it up.
Hype's cool, but like I want the like and sub first, or I want the sub first.
We hardly looked that up. Does hyping do more than a like and a subscribe on YouTube mobile?
I want people that are willing to sit and watch for a podcast and just want to enjoy two guys with relatively lower voices talk about random stuff.
Baby.
I have to think that could maybe be a perk of our podcast.
Is we have sexy voices?
I wouldn't say I'm not
Should
gonna sit
Should
here
we
and
start
say I
from
have a
this point
sexy
forward
voice.
and just like,
Just talk like that? What's up, girl?
yeah.
No, that's disgusting. I almost threw up in my mouth.
You're like, absolutely fucking not.
Absolutely not. But no, I feel like that's maybe
Yeah, I mean,
a
we're
benefit.
we're not lookers, you know.
Yeah, we're not bringing something to the table in that department. So
We
it's
push
more
everyone
like,
to YouTube too, so they have to look
I
at
know.
us.
Wait,
Just
yeah,
go-
why?
Okay, we push everyone to YouTube, but we're on Spotify, we're on Apple Podcast. You can get these weekly episodes on Patreon on the free tier because they're up there.
And if you like just clips, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, like follow us on one of those. I get it that some people don't like long form content, so by all means,
yeah, click the short form. Also, we're in the works of planning out a multitude of different things. We just have to find time as
you've never
busy
planned out
young
anything
men.
in your life. You're a liar.
Shut the fuck up.
You're a liar.
As busy young men that
Busy young men. I gooned for 14 hours today.
No, but we're trying to get things in the works. It's already hard enough to like get together once a week, and then we have to edit stuff, and then we have to post clips. But for Patreon, there is a $5 tier.
Are you
if you want to
complaining
check
about
it
the
out.
work of doing a podcast?
What?
Look, I know.
No,
sometimes,
I'm saying it takes time. I'm
Okay,
saying
no,
it takes time.
It takes time. That's fair.
It all
That's
takes
fair.
time. So what I'm saying is, give me your fucking money, so then I can get paid to fucking do this instead, and then I can give you more of me.
I guess. Yeah, if you want more, I guess. Sure. Just, I mean, if you just and
Because I don't mind. I get in a Zen state when I edit.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, I'm
relaxing.
sure it's fun. Yeah.
Even though I'm listening to us in 2x speed, it's like
The only reason that I've had such a hard time editing is because for some reason
you're unk. You're fucking old. You're an old piece of fucking shit.
It's literally, guys, this is something that has been so consistent in my life. I'll have something going on this is a no joke, true, factual thing that happened 110%. Okay, I'm playing Xbox. I have a roommate. He's playing Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Discord. I'm trying to get the Discord on my Xbox so I can just have it via my chat, so I don't have to have like my phone open here on Discord and whatever while I'm talking to everybody. It's very annoying, right? So I'm
Yeah.
like, and there's a way to do it. You could do that, right? Right.
Yeah.
So I do the steps. The only steps that exist to do that process. Open the server, find the server on my thing, Xbox app, link, ba. Nothing shows up. Yep. And I'm like, where the fuck is it? So I get my roommate. I'm like, yo, man, I can't get the Discord thing to work.
He gets
and
in
then
2 seconds.
He does the same steps that I did in the same order.
Yeah,
in
he
the
just did them.
same
He
order.
just did them fucking better.
This is my problem.
No.
It's like turning on a light switch. It's this step, this step, this step. Why the fuck doesn't it work when I do it?
You're gonna get some good practice because Papa's not gonna be.
I know.
Here.
I'm gonna have to. You're gonna see some fuck shit when you come back. That's all I have to say.
Fucked up
dude.
edits. I'm
You're
like,
gonna
yo,
see
what
some
the fuck is
fucked
this?
up edits, man.
Yeah, Papa's not gonna be here.
It's gonna be like zoomed
I'm
in
gonna
on
be
my
in National
forehead.
Parks with no service at all, and you're gonna be like calling me, texting me, and then it's gonna be like 9 at night.
Yeah.
You're already asleep.
Yep.
I'm just getting back for the day, and I'm like, sorry, dude.
Sorry, dude. Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't have my computer even.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, guys. If the clip's over the next little bit, you end up seeing. Oh well, this will come out after, so they'll be fine.
Yeah, if you see clips,
if you saw weird
clips,
that's my bad.
I was gone.
That's my bad.
Unc was taking care of it.
Unc was taking care of it. I'm the same age of everybody.
Right before we started recording, I literally looked at him. I was like, "You got to lock in this week, dude."
Yeah, it's
because
I'm scared.
I'm gonna be fucking fighting off grizzly bears in the middle of Yellowstone.
That does sound fun. You're doing like hiking mainly, just like kind of going around and exploring?
No, there's gonna be a pregnant woman with us, so we're not gonna hike that much.
So you're just gonna like sit?
Yeah.
Nice. I love to just
we're-
go somewhere and
so
sit.
We're
gonna be walking and hiking.
We'll be walking.
Walking
not
more than
hiking.
hiking.
Yeah.
We don't want to push her.
Family
we don't
friendly
wanna,
hikes.
Stimulate too much, and then she gives birth early on a trail.
That'd be a great story though for the pod.
That would be so sick.
You guys deliver a baby.
What are we
on
doing?
The
So
fucking
we're flying
Muggy
in Monday. We leave 6 a.m. and then we fly into Bozeman, and then we're staying in Island Park. So on the way down, we're gonna see the big sky in Montana, which is sick.
Nice.
And then we're staying in Island Park, and then we go to Yellowstone, and then we go back, and then we go to Yellowstone, and then we go back, and then we go to Yellowstone, and then we go to another Airbnb, and then we're going to the Tetons, or as Brady calls it, the Yay Mountains, because Kanye has a fucking album with the Grand Teton fucking mountains.
Yeah.
So Brady's like, we showed him pictures. He's like, wait, is it the Yay Mountains? And
Wait,
I'm like,
is that the Yay Mountains?
I'm like, it's the Tetons. He's like, no, that's the Kanye Mountains. And I'm like, no. I mean, yes, but no.
I guess.
And he's like,
sure.
dude, can I take a picture in front of it? I'm
Can I
like, well,
literally
we're
take
going
a
to be there
picture?
for 2 fucking days.
Yeah, you'll see him, bud. So
You'll see him. We all have iPhones, so.
I think the album cover though does have a little bit of snow on them, and you guys probably won't have that.
It's been snowing there.
Oh what the fuck? In June? The
high-
world blows my mind.
The high for this week when we're going to be there. Look it up real quick, Harley. Let's look up Yellowstone or look up Jackson's butthole.
And speaking of somewhere far north, I watched Midsommar.
Oh yeah, you like it?
Oh yeah.
So
Fantastic movie.
I want to say the things I like and the things I don't like.
Okay, well you can just say the things you do like and then leave the other things out.
You talk shit about anime, okay? So I get to talk shit about the movies you tell me to watch, okay? So I don't really have shit to talk about at TBH. It was a very good movie.
It's a very well done movie.
The only thing that my biggest gripe with horror stories and horror movies,
Okay, you're losing me here, but go ahead.
Hear me out. When Swedish Boy, when they were in like their apartments and everything before they left for Sweden. If you haven't seen the movie, sorry, whatever.
It's been out for years.
Yeah,
Fucking
before they
catch up.
went to Sweden, the way he said to Danny, "I'm actually very, very happy that you're coming. That I heard you're coming. I'm actually like really, really happy that you're coming." If a Swedish man looks me in the fucking eyes and says that to me, there's a 0% chance I'm going to wherever the fuck he's going. So that's my thing is I'm like, yo, and then throughout the whole time when they're at the village, weird shit happens, I mean, right away. And they just flat out are like, so like, what's next? Like,
Yeah, what are we doing tomorrow?
He's like vaping, like Ian Poulter's character is just like vaping, like, so where do we sleep? Run. If I saw that many whites in a field, and I'm like, there's nothing going on. That's the scariest fucking shit I'd be like, this is a nightmare waiting to happen. I'm absolutely not getting out of this fucking car.
Wait, what about?
I wouldn't have even gotten on the plane. Are you kidding me?
Now imagine watching this movie in a packed theater, and then the one scene, you know. Yeah, in a theater, and we're all like, what the fuck is looking around, and then the kid's just in the corner.
I immediately knew from the start weird sex cult shit. Like literally without even like when the guy was going like, oh, you guys got to come see my village. It's great. It's so tiny and small in the middle of fucking nowhere, Sweden. I'm like, yo, rape, kill, dead. Rape, like it's all it's all burn it down. Are you kidding me?
But here's the thing.
Sure.
The twists and turns it takes are crazy. It's not just like, oh, you get there and you're fucking boom, you're
it's not
dead.
immediate. Yeah, it does build nicely. I do have to say it builds nicely.
It's 2020. I think you'd be surprised how many things you overlook in life.
But here's the thing: when I was watching it, and when the Swedish guy said like, "Oh, I'm actually very, very happy that you're coming," I said out loud to Adam and Anya, I was like, "Nope, absolutely not." I would 110% be like, actually,
dude, doesn't that movie start so fucked up?
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. I was like, ugh. And then literally
you're
like
fuck.
Adam, like after the two old people fall off of the thing, right?
And their heads
and Adam's like, oh, like she's like really upset. And I'm like, yeah, maybe suicide's a sensitive subject for her. Like after all this. I was like, I don't know, dude. Like
I wonder why.
Maybe it's a little brutal to see 6 months after. But so I do have to say Florence did phenomenal.
What would you rate this movie?
Job. I'd rate it like a solid. The only reason I'm giving it like an 8.4.
Okay, that's a fair rating.
Yeah, 8.4 is because of the fact that I'm like.
I mean, you're wrong, but it's a fair rating. It's high. It's like borderline B-.
That's a B average.
Yeah, that's not.
I'll bump it up to 86.
Okay,
8.6.
86.
86. I think 8.6 is fine because I do have to say it was done really well. The boyfriend, so dog shit of a person. I was literally
right?
Oh my god, and like,
and the end makes you really happy. You're like, fuck yeah, fuck.
When it was like, which one are you gonna like send? I was like, duh, it's the boy. I was like, please kill him, duh, please get him the fuck out of here. That's a perfect murder. You're like out in this village
sick,
or whatever.
Dude,
you're like, I'm not even doing it. Like they're fucking doing it. I'm just like, I'm the flower girl here. I'm not. I don't know what the fuck. Like, you know, like.
What about the period blood and the pubes?
when
right?
you see
Pretty
like
cool,
the
right?
imagery, I was like, oh, and then they're gonna do that, aren't they?
Also,
like when I saw the photos, I was like, they're gonna make.
Here's the thing that makes that movie really interesting, is it's one of the only horror movies ever done where, if not all of it, most of it takes place during the day.
True, because it's all like it's Sweden,
which
like
you don't
sunsetting.
You don't see in movies. You don't horror movies, I should say. You don't see that in horror movies where everything takes place during the day, and that is a layer that should bump you up to a 9.
And it's like really bright and colorful with all the flowers. It's really beautiful.
I do. It was shot it was almost shot like a horror movie by like Wes Anderson. You know, like Wes Anderson, how they're like very colorful and everything. It almost had like that kind of vibe, but it did have. It was dark for sure, so it definitely that like comes across. But yeah, I mean, just that's my one thing is.
Isn't that impressive though? It's the only horror movie that's so bright during the whole thing.
That does make, now that you say that does,
and it makes it way more fucked up.
Yeah, because it's literally like this is just what we do.
This is scary. This is fucked up, and then you like hear that later on. And you're like, oh fuck, it wasn't dark.
Yeah, there wasn't like any night
It is
scenes.
full of light and colors, you know.
Every horror movie uses the darkness to their advantage.
Yeah, to their advantage. And that's also like a big reason why
has to be done right.
In the horror thing.
Has to be done right.
The pop out shit. And to me, honestly, that movie wasn't like scary wasn't like, it was like eerie, creepy. Vibe,
it's just
which kind of reminds me of like a Shutter Island. So like it's kind of like that level where like if you rewatch Shutter Island, like there's definitely like people in that facility that were like had really tough, you know, mental disorders, and they're like like there's one scene where he's like talking to the lady that's like supposed to be gone in Shutter Island that like was supposed to be dead or missing because they were like going there to look for this girl, like whatever. And it's like supposedly her, and that scene was like really like it kind of makes you feel creepy because she starts like losing her mind at him and like calling him his husband and like gets all like lovey and then starts screaming and shit, and you're like, oh, what the fuck? Like, so I feel like that's kind of a similar
true
vibe.
Horror movie.
Yeah,
in our opinion,
it's like skin crawly kind of stuff. I think that's better than just like
people want like a haunted house for it, where like a clown is dressed up and walking on their feet and hands backwards at you, and it's like, don't get me wrong, it's scary,
but it's kind of like, okay,
there's no context
plot.
to it.
Exactly.
It's like it's like, yeah, am I scared? Yeah, that creeps me out, but like I want something that like
has substance,
fucks my brain up.
It makes me think.
I want something that I leave the theater and I go, I didn't like that at all, and then the next morning I wake up and I go, that was actually phenomenal.
Yeah.
Because I want it to fuck me up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you want to be thinking about it for a little bit.
Does that make me a fucked up person? Like I want to feel something.
No, I think that's fair because I think like regular horror stuff that is just like bloated, whatever, like the creepy lady crawling on the ceiling looking at you, whatever, like I can get AI to show me scary shit, I guess, if I wanted to or whatever.
Exactly.
It's like, I don't know. It doesn't really do much for it. There is some like new commercial that I've been seeing recently for a new horror movie coming out, and it's literally just like this girl like looking up at the ceiling and blood is dripping on her face, and then it pans up to this disgusting person like twisting their neck backwards on the ceiling.
Is the person
and
in like a fucking dentist chair?
No, I don't think so.
Because it's like a new Conjuring movie or fucking
it could be.
Haunting Connecticut 45.
Yeah,
whatever those movies are.
I'm not a fan.
Fucking many of them. Wait, Harley, did you find the temp?
The who?
The temp of where we're going.
Let's see. It says it's like 54, 58, 55 lows.
Oh.
Those are lows.
The high is what, like 75?
Yeah.
Maybe fluctuates that much.
It looks like it's changing. Now it might be raining. It changes a lot, it seems.
Yeah. Keep in mind, guys, Phoenix, 105.
Yeah, keep in mind, Phoenix, brutal.
105.
Over 105 every day.
105. I'll never forget when I was in Amarillo, Texas, so keep in mind, nice and high, right?
Amarillo,
nice and high. It's in like the top part of Texas.
Like
that weird little top part. And
tucked under Oklahoma's armpit.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And we get in the elevator, and this is when we're on like a family trip going to Chicago, and this guy was like, yeah, it's breaking all the records today, like 105. And I was sitting there like 11 years old. I was like, pussy. Shut the fuck up, pussy. Dude. That's what I said to him.
125 is what breaks our records.
Yeah.
Like, we're cooking out here.
Yeah, I did. 11-year-old me really wanted to look at him and be like, oh, boo fucking who.
Honestly, dude. We're like,
that's our every fucking day.
Genuinely, open your oven after you just cook something and just like feel that hot air blow on you right away, and that's what Arizona is.
Dude, we're fucking built different. Our cars get to like 160 degrees outside.
Literally.
And we just get in them.
Yeah. And immediately singe yourself on the seatbelt. People that like complain about that in like 90-degree temperature, I'm like, I bet that's like maybe a little warm. It's maybe 100 degrees. Hot, yeah. It's hot, whatever.
Like, your car will still get hot, but I'm like, out here, it's like your car's like 160, 180 degrees.
Luckily, we're smart and we have white cars.
Yeah.
If you have a black car,
you're toast.
It just retains all
But
the
the
heat
thing
there.
is, our new car ceiling is all fucking glass.
But it's at least like heavy tinted.
Tinted. But I still am going to order something to block it out.
Yeah, that's smart.
That's the most first world problem I've ever fucking said.
Yeah, ever admitted.
Yeah, the top of my whole car is fucking glass.
That is such a bullshit reason to be upset. But it is valid because it's hot.
May not be a worldly problem, but it's my problem, right?
Yeah. In World Cup games, they have quarter breaks for this World Cup. So it's like a new thing that they implemented. In England, right? Like I watch Arsenal, right? So they play in England. It's fucking 50 degrees, cold and wet, and rainy all the time, most of the time. So they don't need hydration breaks. But at like the 20-something minute and at the 60-something minute, you know how soccer's 45-45, right? So at the 20-something, at the 60-something, they now have, during this World Cup, because the games are happening in like Missouri, Kansas, like hot places, right?
Who decided this?
I don't understand. I really, really, really wanted to be the person at like check-in at the hotel for Algeria and Argentina in Missouri, because I would have just loved to see those international teams walk into a Missouri Hyatt or
where
something.
Where are they playing?
They were playing in Missouri.
Yeah, but like where in Kansas?
The Chiefs Stadium. Chiefs Stadium, so Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay.
And then there's another one though, I think in Missouri that I'm like, it's in a town I've never.
So they're
heard
playing
of.
on American football fields.
Yes, yeah, they're all on NFL fields
Okay.
basically that have been like rebuilt.
I still wait. Where in Missouri though?
Kansas City for one, and then there's another one that I don't know.
Missouri.
Yeah,
They don't have any football teams
that's
anymore.
the thing. I'm like, I don't know what this is. And then they had one in
what
like
the
an
fuck?
outshoot area of like Massachusetts, and apparently all the beer in that area sold out. Like literally
Yeah.
all the bars. Like apparently like some bars were like, we're now able to pay like the next 18 months of rent.
Dude,
with, like what
fuck
just
yeah.
happened like with like that night or something. So shouts out to all the
Where's
people
USA
coming in
playing?
here.
SoFi? I mean, not
No,
SoFi.
it switches.
Levi's?
So their next game is going to be at LA. But the game they just played was I don't remember.
Are they just in
played
California?
Australia. No, it's like around. I think in the U.S. they have to play like wherever.
God, that's fucking stupid.
I mean,
But I mean, it makes sense. You can't have all these teams and all these games.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
field will be fucking torn apart.
yeah, exactly. So you got to keep switching them around. But I do think it's like mainly good that we have so many people from other countries coming here.
Some would argue.
For a visit,
Yeah.
for just a vacation.
Yeah.
No, I
Can't stay too long, buddy.
I drive around so much, man. There's so much open area. We can stick people so many places. Like we're not hurting for room, you know.
Well, I mean, dude, we have like 300 million people here.
Yeah, and there's still so much room.
Harley, we look up how many square miles the United States is compared to India, and then let's look at the populations.
True. Yeah. Well, India is big, but it's not. I don't think it's U.S. big. No, it's definitely not.
I don't know.
It's like two
I
Texas.
couldn't tell you honestly. Yeah, it's probably like
It's
two
like maybe
Alaskas.
a Texas and a half. Yeah.
It's like a Texas and Alaska, and then they have fucking 16 billion people there just sandwiched on top
Yeah,
of each other.
it's insane.
mean,
Have you gone to anywhere outside of the U.S.? You've been to
Italy,
right? So that was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
one time
Italy.
that you went out
I
there.
went to
was-
Iceland
yeah.
when I was like 9
We're
months old.
yeah, like
roughly
too young.
3 times larger.
U.S.
United
is
States
Yeah.
is 3 times larger.
3.8 million square miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
damn. We
And
are.
then-
Yeah.
1.2 million for India.
Okay. And then what's the population? They're over a little
They're
over
over
a billion.
bill, yeah. Which is already
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
3 times the amount. So we're 3 times bigger, and they have 3 times the
amount of people we do.
amount of people.
335 to 340 million.
Okay.
And they have 1.43 to 1.45 billion people.
So they're like 4 times bigger.
Oh
they're
my
4 times bigger than
4.2.
us, population-wise.
That is insane.
Holy shit.
And look, at that rate, and this is no offense to Indian people.
Where are they putting all these call centers?
That's one question. The other question,
That's a good one.
why are people shocked that it smells?
I mean, that's fair, yeah.
If there's that many people there, people stink. Come on.
Come on.
Like, I'm not just saying, like, Indians stink. I know that's, like, a thing. But, like,
New York smells.
yeah,
a
if
lot
you
of
go to, like,
people.
compacted areas,
exactly.
it
You go to
smells. If you
compact
go to,
areas.
like,
There's just
like
there's a lot of garbage in compact areas.
yeah, a packed hotel or a packed apartment building or something. Like, there's so many people living, and all their smells are coming out into the hallways and everything like this.
People just smell.
Yeah, people smell. People are gross.
Yeah.
Speaking of
yeah,
smelly
wow.
people, Germany today, and I can say that I'm German.
Okay.
Germany was playing Ivory Coast today. Do you know anything about the Ivory Coast? It's
No.
an African nation. And
Okay.
they are now, if you were to guess,
I'm not shocked that I've never heard of it.
yeah, so how many black people are on Germany's team, would you guess?
Probably 7.
I think 2. And then on Ivory
know.
Coast
I
team,
feel like there's
how many
more
would you
black-
think are on Ivory Coast? 100%.
Okay.
So, my thing is
I was gonna say it depends. Was it colonized or not?
that is true. That's a good point. Japan's goalkeeper is black. Everybody else on Japan
Who's letting
is
that slide?
Japanese, and then there's
Who's
one
letting that
black man
slide?
on.
Is he a black Japanese?
He's a Japanese man,
Full blown.
I guess.
Like this
You
black
kinda
man
have
was
to
just
be.
raised in Japan,
I think so.
or is he just switching up?
I don't know. That's a good question. Let's have him on the podcast.
FIFA, you need to take a look into this deeper for us. All right.
Yeah, please investigate.
Investigate now.
But Ivory Coast played Germany today, and Germany, if this was NFL, so I could put it into terms for you, what you would expect from like not knowing anything maybe about like either team. Germany is basically like the Chiefs, and then Ivory Coast is
Jets.
like a solid high school team.
Oh,
You'd think you would like be assuming that like they don't have the same type of. Their players don't play in the types of leagues that a lot of the German players do throughout the year. So the German guys are playing in like very competitive leagues.
yeah, I mean that
throughout
makes
the year,
sense.
right?
They're in the EU.
Right. Ivory Coast scores first.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. So I had told people, like, I think Germany has a chance of winning the World Cup this year. And I'm like, if they get knocked out by Ivory Coast right here, I'm going to look so dumb. But the Ivory Coast scores first. And then Germany has, like, 2 attempts that go in. Like, they go in the goal, but there was a foul.
Oh.
Yeah, there was some sort of foul happen, so they get called back. And then Germany scores one eventually, and it's good. And it's 1-1. And then in the 94th minute, they score another one and win it.
Germany does?
Yeah,
Okay.
Germany wins it. But I was like, oh my God, dude, do not.
Yeah, you were like, yo.
I was like, you guys almost made me look so stupid. Like, because I told people, I was like, no, I think Germany has a chance of winning it this year.
Ivory Coast.
Yeah,
I've
man.
literally never heard of it.
I would love it. Looks sick from like photos I've seen of the place. And then
never
also,
fucking heard of it.
They have had, I don't really know many players on the team currently that are on Ivory Coast, but they did have a guy named Gervinho, a guy named Doumbia, a guy named Didier Drogba. He's like, they're legendary. They're really, really good players. So they definitely like they have a presence, but like you would just think it's a lock. Like if you were betting, you'd be like, Germany's a lock.
What's the population?
It has to be under like 300,000, maybe like under 500,000, I would think. Yeah, it's I think it's pretty small.
Interesting.
Yeah. So and then Curaçao. Curaçao,
Curaçao, yeah.
Curaçao.
I believe that's how it's said.
I know that's how like the liqueur is
This
said.
is where people are typing, you fucking stupid white motherfuckers.
Sorry.
I apologize. I don't know how to pronounce every nation.
I don't. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. But I was
the only 3 nations I know is USA.
Yeah, I was.
I'm so sorry.
I was talking to someone at work today, and they were like, "I'm pretty sure Curaçao, whatever, is like a subsidiary country or something of like the Netherlands. Like it's like an offshoot country of theirs or something like that. Like they run it or something. I don't know if I'm incorrect here.
Colonize it,
figure it out. Yeah, something like that.
Different word for it.
And I looked up the country, and do you want to guess the population of Curaçao?
68,000.
148,000.
I was close.
But like, yeah,
Okay,
not a
close.
lot. 68,000 is how many like males are in the country.
yeah, seriously.
Like,
No, that's pretty
crazy.
impressive. And they have a World Cup team.
Yeah, so and that's the thing, like with
Which
this
is crazy.
stage of the World Cup, it's
That's where they go home.
unfortunately,
Yeah.
yes. That is
makes
this
sense.
is
It
like
makes sense.
because it's like you compete in your local, not local, but like regional, I guess, tournaments with
Yeah.
like other countries around you, and then whoever comes out on top of that, they go like, all right, cool, you're going to the World Cup. But then it's like when you're playing
Yeah, when
some
you're
of the
playing
bigger
big
boys.
guys,
Yeah. You're kind of like, okay.
That's always my favorite part of the Olympics is like the
Right.
walkout for each
Yeah.
each
You
country,
see
and
how
I go like,
different,
I've
yeah.
never heard of this country, and there's one fucking guy.
Yeah,
you know, you're like,
there's
there's
6
one
people
dude.
that just walked out. Yeah, or like
Yeah.
whatever.
I love it.
Yeah, I do think like having world stage things are like good for
The world.
yeah, like overall like
I'm
community
glad that,
and stuff.
I'm glad that Iran is able to play in the World
yeah,
Cup.
I think that's great
I
too.
didn't.
Yeah.
I did not think they were going to be able to.
I mean,
with
we're
everything
able to.
that's, you
We're in the
know.
war.
Oh, come on.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
Come on, man.
I know. I'm kidding.
World
We're
Cup
terrible.
2030
adults,
is
yeah.
playing in Iran.
Dude, the Qatar one was crazy.
I heard that 2030 World Cup is going to be in Iran, and part of the $300 billion that we're giving them
Is building
going
stadiums.
towards the stadiums.
Sweet.
And
They'll be
nuclear
great
bombs
stadiums.
too, but whatever.
Whatever.
So okay.
It's fine. Same. It's going in the same fund.
Yeah.
Wherever you put it, that's on you. We'll sell it. We don't care what happens.
We'll sell it.
Venmo, Cash
Donald
App.
Trump calling Chase Bank. Yo, I'm gonna need to move like three
I'm
three
gonna
bill,
like
300 bill
like
over
that.
to Iran.
Yeah.
No,
mean,
I am. On a not joking note, I am glad they're able
Yeah.
to play because it always pisses me off when there's like some, conflict.
Ukraine's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than
And they
like,
were, like-
other than like the Russians in the Olympics because they're fucking cheaters. I'm just. I hate when there's like a world conflict going on and the people that train their whole life to do this one thing.
Yeah, like
they're
can't do it now. Or
Sorry, Your government's fucking you over.
Yeah.
It's like, really, dude?
That's bullshit.
Like, how is that fair?
Mm-hmm.
And then especially when Iran is like, they finish their games in California, they're getting busted and they're staying in like Tijuana.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I get what's going on in the world, but it's like, these guys are fucking professional soccer players.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
like,
they have nothing to do with
soccer
this.
players,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. Like, we're trying to just play football.
Do you think they're going to be a psyop and be that fucking good at football? Maybe.
You never know. No, just kidding. Pretty off topic, but something you said reminded me of it. There's a podcast called Because We Are, and they do a series in their podcast called Because We Feud, and it's 3 black men. One of them is bald.
Okay.
And he puts on a big mustache, and they do like Family Feud with each other.
Oh,
but
okay.
it's only black people things, like black people related stuff. So they have like now I just watched their recent one. They've upped their Patreon. So now they have 100 black people. So you know how they would always say like 100, like for Steve Harvey,
we
like
has 100 people.
100 people have voted in on, you know, whatever, and they say this. So now they were saying like, we have asked 50 black people, what is the blah, blah, blah. And then they have like, they do a full game show where they buzz in and do it. And I'm like, yo, it's hilarious. We should try to set up a white person one. We should try to set up a white person one.
Let's email them
and
see if we can be...
not like with them or anything, but like if we do it and it goes well, I would love to collab with them.
Let's email them, and we'll be the sister pod, not the brother pod, because we're not brothers.
Sorry, sorry guys.
Just hit them and see.
Sorry.
Well, I'm just saying.
You can email me. It's fine. But no, I think their videos they're so funny and they're so good, and now they've been getting like 2 other people that like have a podcast to be like against them, so it'll be 2 and 2, and then
how many subscribers do they have?
Dame Harvey. I think on YouTube they're now like past 100,000 maybe, or like right around there.
We're right
like,
at the same level with them. We can
like, comment, and subscribe, guys, please. But I think they're so funny. I think their videos are like hilarious, and like the questions that they ask are really good, and like one of them was like, we asked 100 black people, like, who are the most prevalent people in black history? Like, what's a name that, like, comes to your mind when you think of black history?
Mm-hmm.
And
George Washington Carver.
Carver was on there.
Bang.
It was...
Maybe I am a brother.
Martin, obviously. Martin was first. MLK wasn't one.
Malcolm.
Malcolm, I think, was on there. Carver. They said they go... I'm pretty sure the person is Jesse Owens, right? Wasn't he the Olympian that...
I think so, yeah.
Right? It was Jesse Owens, I think, that was the Olympian that did the black fist at like the Nazi World... Or,
at
the
Cup
Olympic.
At the Olympics. In Germany. Well,
and
like,
so like people like that, but it is funny like watching, and they only have black people doing it. So it's funny for them being like, oh, I'm going to get... cooked in the comments on this because I couldn't think of like, you know, someone or whatever.
But we wouldn't be good at answering because we're not as white as most white people.
But that's the thing is like these guys, they're obviously black men, but they are more, their podcast Because We Are is much more like they're nerdy kind of guys. Like they're more like Marvel movies, video game kind of stuff. So like that's what they talk about, and then they do this as like a separate series.
I like that. I love that concept.
Yeah, they seem like cool guys. And
we're gonna copy it if that's cool with you guys.
I would love to do
something.
I was trying to think of a name for it because we can't do Because We Feud, because that's like their thing. So I was thinking like white-knuckle feud, or because like, you know, white-knuckling sobriety and like white, I don't know, or like
Crackers feud.
What?
Crackers feud.
Translucent feud. We'll come up with it. Comment down if you have a name for us doing a white people, like just literally leaning into like stereotypes, and then also like in white culture kind of a stuff that would be like prominent things, I guess. And we can make them funny. We can do ones where it's like, we can make a question where it's like, what's the worst thing white people have done? Or like something, and then, so then what we have to do though is we have to start a group chat with like 20 white people that we know, And,
yeah, get like a Discord.
And have them be the voters for it. And we'll have like Harley run in or something. And where we just like tell the question, you ask it, and then you just like mark down like, okay, 3 people said this, 4 people said this, whatever. And then if we guess it, we get 4 points or 3 points or whatever, right? And then it can just be me and you against each other first.
We signed our paperwork to get married with Family Feud on in the background.
Nice. Exactly. I love Family Feud. Family Feud's great.
Feud.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. So I think their concept is really good, and I think it'd be funny if we just did like a white person one.
We heard the dumbest answer on one the other day. We were at my grandma's house, and he's like, "What animal is slower than you?" And the guy was like, hits the button real quick. He's like, "Caterpillar." And I was like,
I mean, I guess, but
yeah,
but
no one's saying that.
Yeah.
He probably meant like he was probably thinking like inchworm.
He was probably thinking worm or something like that.
But at the same time, like
turtle is the first.
Turtle
is number 1. Sloth is maybe number 2. Yeah,
I was like, come on, buddy.
Yeah, come on.
I was like, Jesus
But
Christ.
honestly, the pressure of it. See, so that's the thing is they buzz in. They do have like something on their laptops where they have to buzz in.
Have you
so
seen
me and you would have to like slap, and you'd be like,
which one hit first? Fast money at like the end?
Yeah.
Have you seen that's like a big trend right now on TikTok is like fast money, but someone's like wearing like a sound canceling headphones.
Okay.
And they're like fast money, but I can't hear anything. Okay. And you like ask the question and be like, like, what is everybody's like favorite color predominantly?
Right.
And then they'll repeat the question like from what they like
what they think
read their lips or whatever, and they'll be like, what color is a monkey's penis?
Red.
Yeah. And then they like get lucky or some shit.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm like, that looks pretty fun.
That looks fun. I did just watch Santagato Studios video of them doing they put a a thing on their head, and it's like person, place, or thing, and then you have to just ask like yes or no questions to figure it out.
We got to do so.
Like I feel like we could do like
I would have so much fun doing those.
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
I would have so much fun
I would fuck you up. I feel like
you'd fuck me up.
I feel like I would just dominate. I'm sorry,
Harley. You're down for this, right?
So I write something to put on your head. You write something to put on my head.
No, I'd cook your ass, dude.
Maybe I'm overconfident. But I do
think I'd put some stupid shit like every time, like Jeffrey Epstein.
That would be one of my first couple guesses. But then once I realize it's not that, I'd be like, all right.
I saw one the other day of like a very normal, like they do these games, and from what these people on TikTok I've seen, they've never said like anything somewhat political
or edgy or anything,
like or edgy really. And then one guy guessed, he was like, wait, am I like Diddy? And then he was like, nah. And then the other guy goes like, kind of like implying that he thought he knew who it was for his, and putting this person in the same category. He was like, am I Netanyahu? But he like it was cut off right. It was cut off right before. Like the edit did not edit out. Yeah. So it was like, am I Net?
Oh,
I was like,
God.
Yo. I was like, you guys left it in.
Yeah, that's good.
That made me very happy.
That's good.
I was like, leave that shit in, bro. That's funny.
Yeah, fuck it. There's so many people, and that's something I don't understand about the algorithm is like, what is okay to say? What's not okay to say? I see people say insane shit sometimes, and they have hella
no
views.
idea.
So I'm like, I don't know. I guess we'll just keep talking, whatever.
Dude, I'll like if we get to like the end of a week and I want to repost like a video that's done well before, like a clip, I'll like repost one of our old clips from a few months ago, and on TikTok it's been like, yeah, this goes against like community guidelines and yada yada yada, and I'm like, this has already been on here and done well on your platform.
Maybe that's why. Maybe it thinks you're copywriting yourself or ourselves.
But it says like bowling. It's like, oh, it's like goes against like bowling and inappropriate or like sexual content, and I'm like, yo, we do put this on here before.
Suck each other
like,
off occasionally.
Yeah, it happens.
Whatever.
But they've already seen it.
Yeah, it's already been posted, so I was like, you should be fine with it the second time.
Yeah. I mean, for fuck's sakes, dude, we see Nick Fuentes use the hard R constantly. I see it on Instagram. I see it on TikTok. I see it on YouTube. And then we say something somewhat risque.
Yeah. Something relatively about politics or relatively about...
I say, oh my God, it sucks that, we're bombing schools in Iran.
Yeah.
And they're like, cut it out.
They're like, come on, man, really? And it's like, okay,
what,
sorry, algorithm.
You want to hear me say the hard R? I don't get, like, I'm confused what you're trying to get me to say or not say.
That'll be the day.
Right? Did I say it?
No, that'll be the day that we'll eventually just have to start leaning into that and just do that, I guess.
What will this day be? You said that'll be the day. Like, what day are we doing this?
Oh, like, soon.
Soon.
Because it's we need to like, comment, and subscribe, please, so we don't have to go down that dark path.
Or else we're doing it. We need money.
That wasn't an innuendo dark path.
Wait, how much time are we at?
49.
Fuck yeah, dude. We got more time.
Do we have any Am I the Assholes this week? Okay, that's all good.
I did want to ask you.
Yeah. I have something to ask you too. Go ahead.
What people made you really want to do this? Because now we're at the point where this is episode 41. We're creeping up on a year.
Yeah.
And it's not like we have 144 followers or whatever we have now on YouTube is fantastic. I'm very
thank you.
I think
Everyone.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But it's not like, we film typically an hour and 15 minutes every week.
Sure.
We edit, we get clips out. It takes a lot of time,
Sure.
And we love it. We have fun doing this.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is most people stop at 7 to 10 episodes.
Right.
That's the average where most people hit that. And we're way past that. And it's not like we're getting any kind of revenue from anything at this point. We're not monetized. We have no sponsorships. We have nothing.
Yeah.
Like, what people really made you want this right here to keep going? Because now we're coming up on a year. Like, we're like a quarter away
close.
from a year. Yeah.
Truthfully, I mean, it'd be not right if I didn't say Basement Yard, Joe and Frank Basement Yard, just because I was watching the Basement Yard when it was Danny and Joe.
Yeah.
And I've been watching ever since. And I mean, for a long time now, it's years I've been watching. I've been a Patreon member for them for like at least 2 or 3 years. And I think what's inspiring about them is that they've decided to keep everything in-house. They've decided to just be like, look, like, we're going to build this up. If it goes well, it goes well. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And it happened to have gone very well for them. So I think that's really cool. And hey, Domino. Hey, Domino. So I'd say Basement Yard is like probably one. And then the other big one is Rick Glassman.
Okay.
Because Take Your Shoes Off, I think, is a really good podcast. And the reason why I think it's really good is he is very open and honest about troubling things in his life or mental things that are going on with him, of just like, I'm in a weird space. Like, he'll even start episodes sometimes like with like, sorry guys, like today's like not really a great day for me. I've kind of been like on edge, and they're going to come over and I'm going to be a little bit like this for probably the first 30 minutes. And then I'll eventually get in a groove, and he kind of is just like open and honest about that. And then also talks very openly about relating to people and like his relation to people, because as someone that, and he talks about this, where he got diagnosed with autism later in life, like closer to 30, or sorry, I should say
he's
20.
29.
Yeah, he's 29. Sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, sorry. my arms are tired. He really like calls out and is very open and honest about asking for not consent is the word, but like, are things okay? Are you doing good? Are we doing good? Where are you at? How do you feel? I'm feeling like this, blah, blah, and able to like articulate that. And I think if more people were like that, the world would be better. Like, I've seen people 100%. Talk about love on the spectrum as it would be so nice if you went on a date with someone and then at the end you go like, I had a great time. Like, thank you so much for taking me out on the date. And they go, I had an okay time. We may not do this again, but thank you for coming.
Yeah.
It would be nice. Like,
that's fucking fair.
Like, I would genuinely be like, okay, like I'd accept that. I'd be like, all right. Like, so I do think like that type of autism, I guess, or whatever, however you want to say that, I think that's good to just be more open and honest with people instead of making people think for themselves what you're thinking. Tell me.
Yeah.
Like, I would just like to know instead of having to like guess. And I think that's really
for
big.
Sure.
So I think being able to talk, and that's why I try to talk pretty openly. Like, we talk about our, your sobriety, my life, and and like all this. So, and me being single and stuff. Like, we had that dating episode that went
being
well.
vulnerable.
Yeah, being vulnerable. And I think
real people.
Yeah, I don't want to just us be gimmicky. We're doing clickbaity shit and whatever. Granted, yeah, I'm sure there's a chunk of an audience that does just want that because they're just trying to tune out and not whatever. But I think also being able to relate to someone, just someone else saying something that's been in your head, like you're sitting at home thinking about it, and then I'm able to maybe articulate it in a way that you haven't thought of articulating it, and then you guys can comment and it can be something new for me to kind of realize. So I think that's like why I keep doing this.
That just sparked an idea in my head. Maybe one day when we get the Patreon flowing, I don't want it to be a paid thing, though. I don't know. Maybe we can start a different segment that's called, like, Open and Honest, and people can write in, like, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, and, like, kind of what our takes are on it.
Yeah, I would love for this to have a bit of a psychological...
I wouldn't want that to be behind, like, a paywall, though.
Yeah, no, I think that should be... We should maybe just do that as, like, 20-minute episodes separately.
Yeah,
kind of
that would be cool. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, I would love for this to have, like, a level of a psychological...
The mental health aspect of the podcast.
Because of where we both come from coming into this. Like, that's why I think it'd be really good. I'm a schizophrenic. I'm an adult schizophrenic. I work a full-time job and have been medicated tremendously throughout my life in different times and have done TMS, which is an insane process and everything. And so it's been part of my life. It's been something I think about. It's something I'm constantly thinking about, technically. So, and I feel like you...
Constantly thinking about or being told by
or just hearing.
Just hearing.
And then with you, with the reason why it's sober, not sober and everything like that, like I feel like, you know, the struggles of that. And I do have a question about that I want to ask you.
Oh, okay.
So like what I was talking about with my Zyns earlier, for me, when I say I'm addicted to my Zyns, right, my 6 milligram Zyns, it's not like I can go a day without popping a Zyn in it. Like, that's absolutely within my wheelhouse. I've done it. It's, you know, it can happen. Like, it's not like unheard of. But when I was working today and just had the 3 milligram ones in the whole time, I was on edge a little bit more. I was a little more like when someone walked right past the wine that they wanted, like the wine was right here and they were looking at it and they were like, oh, that's a great price. And then they walk all the way up to the front of the store and up to me and go, all right, so I'll take 2 bottles of this and 6 bottles of this. Okay, you walked past it, fuckhead. Like, I really was like, you want me to now walk all the way around the bar, walk out into the floor, grab those bottles for you, bring them up here? You looked at that. It's
kind of fair.
No, that's like me being upset or them?
You being upset.
Thank God. I was going to say, if you're on their side, I'm going to fucking rock you, dude. But the main thing is it's just like they don't know how to be out in public and they do these dumb things. And for me, I'm like, yeah, I'm serving you. So I get it. Like, I'm working, I'm serving, I'm going to do the thing.
In a sense, sure. But at a grocery store, you just fucking grab whatever.
No, that
and
literally.
Then you bring it to.
Yes, that'd literally be like walking up to the register at a grocery store and just reading off your grocery list. Like, I need a gallon of milk. I need a loaf of bread. And they're like, okay, shopping cart, go fucking get it. And like bring it back to me and I'll check you out. Like,
exactly.
So that, you know, little things like that were setting me off today where I was just like, okay, fine. You know, like whatever. And so for me, I know it's a physical addiction to nicotine. Like, I know it's a physical thing that's making me go like, if I had more nicotine in my system, I think I would be a little more mellow in this moment right now.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And I don't love that. That does make me feel not bad necessarily, but not great. It doesn't make me feel great that like I have a real addiction to a substance, you know? For you with alcohol, specifically alcohol, not like weed, because like weed I feel like is a little different and other stuff. Was it you did tell me that it did get to shakes where you were
of course it becomes
shaky.
Physical, you know.
So it does become physical, but like for a while was it just a mental addiction, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's kind of what I wanted to ask. Like, when do you think that crossover happened? When do you think it went from a mental to a physical one?
Oh, that's a hard question.
Right. I don't know if you could pinpoint it down.
I don't think I could pinpoint it down.
Maybe like what were some things you were doing that you felt like it was fun?
A point where your body doesn't operate.
Yeah, it's just been consistent enough.
You have to have a certain amount to be at an operating level. Like,
okay. Yeah.
I'm not saying drinking and driving, for example, is a good thing.
Right. We've joked about that, guys. No one should ever drink and drive. Yeah.
But like, for example, if someone's a severe alcoholic and they're going through current withdrawal, which in this scenario, for this scenario, is only an example. This should never be done because I'm saying it. I just want to put that out there.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, if you're an alcoholic and you're going through severe withdrawal, which happens fairly quick after you don't get your fix,
right?
And you start getting shakes and you're getting DTs, yada yada, XYZ.
DT?
Delirium tremens. Where you start seeing shit.
Okay,
tremors, and you know, you could have seizures.
Right.
In theory, it would be more safe to
just have a little.
And then go drive. In theory,
right.
Then you're at more of your functioning level.
Right, but So
it gets to a point where it goes from a mental thing, and it's always a mental thing, I should say. But it does get to a point where your body doesn't operate without it.
Yeah. I guess I could mentally be like, I'm not going to put a Zyn in. I'm not going to like bring my Zyns with me and go around. But
exactly. But you get to a point where you will not operate.
Yeah.
You'll wake up in the middle of the night because your body even is like, I can't sleep without this.
Yeah.
You know, like it gets to a point where it's every fucking moment. And it completely consumes your entire brain. And then it kills your brain. It turns your brain into like literally a wet mush.
Yeah.
Which is a terrifying thing. But it does get to a point where, in theory, it would be safer for someone going to do an activity. I'll just say it like that to make it sound better, rather than using driving as an example. Because I mean, it's a fucking bad example.
Isn't alcohol and Xanax like the only things that the withdrawal could kill somebody?
I don't know about Xanax.
I thought it was benzos. Like I thought benzodiazepines.
I know benzos are pretty bad.
I thought because I thought it was something where they affect the body in a similar way to what then would start shutting down afterwards.
I think it hits the same receptors, and I think you have to take Ativan as well when you're detoxing from Xanax.
That's gotta be fun.
Because when I was in there, my detox period was a full week. For me, they sent me over to residential after 6 days.
Yeah, I think my brother's was like 2 weeks.
It could be 7 days flat of your detox. And I was seeing people coming in off the streets that were high on fentanyl when they were checked in, like literally nodding out.
Yeah.
And then being sent over to residential. Like they'd get there after me, they'd go into detox, and they'd be in residential before me.
Why was that?
Because your body
because
can detox from it.
Detox quicker than a can alcohol.
Yeah. And I met people in there that were trying to detox on their own, and they're having such bad seizures they were breaking their backs, biting their tongues almost clean off.
Yeah.
Like it's people think like they really know. People really don't until you experience it. Like you see some fucking shit being in there. Like you see some really bad shit.
Yeah.
Like watching someone else detox is a really fucked up experience.
I can't imagine it's cool.
I have a specific detox that I saw someone going through that I very heavily remember because it was so scary.
Like traumatizing.
It was
Midsommar.
Oh yeah.
Like Shutter Island shit. Yeah.
Exorcist.
Yeah. Okay.
Literally shit like out of The Exorcist.
What kind of describe the detox room for me real quick?
Okay, nice? So
or was it more hospital-y?
No, it was pretty nice. So I went to a location. I'll shout them out. Shouts out Canyon Vista.
Nice.
In Mesa, AZ. But no, I went there, and Harley and my mom were the ones that found it for me. Shouts out my wife and my mom.
Shouts out.
But they wanted something that was more comfortable, not like a hospital.
Right.
Because there's the primary one you can go to, especially if you don't, which is great for people that don't have health benefits here. Like you don't have any kind of health care.
All right.
And they are on access, is the Valley Hospital.
Okay.
So if you're in Arizona and you need someone, you're in the Valley and you need to get someone help, and you need quick, Valley Hospital.
A lot of free groups, a lot of like online
you
support,
can get scholarships,
everything like that.
Yeah.
We should, I feel like, always have.
We can link some shit in the bio for this episode.
Yeah, or at least like a number or something.
Yeah,
for people.
For sure.
Yeah.
But Valley Hospital is great. I've taken multiple people there, and then that's just for the detox. But then Valley Hospital can also help get you into a program and get you scholarships, because obviously nothing's free.
Yeah.
Unless you show you want it and you're ready for it.
Yeah.
And then they will absolutely help you and advocate for you to get scholarships for 90-day programs for people to get clean, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Which is super fucking cool.
Yeah.
But the place I went to was under my health insurance that year.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So Canyon Vista, where I went, was basically an old retirement home.
Okay, makes sense.
So when you walk in, it's kind of like the gates on the outside, and then you walk in the front door, and it's a little check-in lobby area. And then you walk out through that door, and it's kind of like, it's almost like our high school was, where it's all like an outside courtyard.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Going to multiple little homes.
That's kind of, okay.
One right in the middle, which was the main like group therapy area, where we did like yoga, we do like meditation and shit. What else? We would do actual group therapy with therapists in there. Mm-hmm. We'd have AA meetings and shit in there. And then on the left side was 3 houses. And that was, so like if you're looking this way at it.
Sure.
There's 3 houses on the left, and those were all residential.
Oh,
so basically when you walk into the house, you look to the left, full living room.
Yeah, this looks like a normal
living room,
home.
like a couch, a TV. Over on the right is the little dining room area. There's a table.
Was this the detox area?
They were very similar. And then on the right side was 3 buildings. The one in the middle was being used as storage and like extra shit.
Sure.
But then there was one on each side where it was the detox houses.
Okay.
And we were segregated. Residential didn't talk to detox. Detox didn't talk to residential.
Okay. Yeah. So
detox was very like they were different though, because the showers there, like when you're going through detox, you're in a loony bin.
Yeah.
You're in a very fragile state of mind. So it's like you turn on a faucet, you push a button, it goes on for 5 seconds. Like you push a little knob. Same with the shower. It's like it's a button you press and it's on a timer. Like there's nothing. There's no privacy, no doors lock. Yeah. There's nothing you can hang from.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah. There's no cords. There's no wires.
There's no cords. There's no wires. They're very careful.
Yeah.
So it was like a little living room, and then over there is kind of like college dorm, like twin-sized beds.
Okay.
Specifically because during detox, it needs to be an easier thing to clean.
Right.
Because people are sweating, peeing yourself, throwing up, yada yada. You get it. So those beds need to be easier to clean.
Right. Yeah.
So, and then it was just like a fucking 3 cubbies for you to put your shit in. And then we got over to residential, and it was like full-size Tempur-Pedic mattresses.
Okay, yeah.
So it was like, it was nicer shit. And it was like, basically it was 2 Tempur-Pedic mattresses in each bedroom, and then it was bedroom, and then in the middle was a bathroom that we all shared. Again, no locks or anything.
Right.
So it did suck. It was like 4 grown men sharing
one bathroom.
Which would suck. Like I had a lot of people walk in on me while I was taking a shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty like straightforward where I was at. It wasn't it wasn't hospital vibes at all.
Yeah.
Like
'cause I was going to say, like the place that Jesse went to, my brother, he was in Phoenix somewhere, and it was kind of similar to what you were saying, like outdoors a lot. Like there was a volleyball court, like a sand volleyball court right in the middle of it that like, all the residents were able to play. And then a couple like picnic tables here and there. And then like, single level home type thing. There was like a kind of like a long, it looked like maybe an old office building that got like all the walls in between, torn out kind of a thing. And then we're like, my brother's like taking me and my mom around and like showing us the place and everything. And I see this like walled, like I was like, what the fuck is that? Like it was these walls that were taller than everything else in the place. They were 12 feet tall walls. Everything else was like normal. There was like really tall wall with then like jagged fencing, this much of space, and then the roof of it. So like there was like this little open window of just like fencing between this brick wall, and then there was a gated door on the outside of this thing that had like 2 doors to it that were like gates that were like hardcore gate. You could not even stick a finger through it type of like gating.
Yeah.
And I asked my brother, I'm like, what the fuck is that? And he's like, oh, that's the detox smoke area.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, fuck, dude. That's like a box in the middle of like, I was like.
Yeah,
dude, we walked past and the guy was like, lighter. I was like, oh, sorry.
You're like, oh, shit.
I was like, I don't know.
No, they segregate you hardcore.
Dude, they were like, you can't go over there and like talk to them, and like we just walked close enough by.
Yeah, you
I
can't talk to them.
I just saw movement behind the thing. I couldn't even see what was behind the person because it was like 2 gates like going intercrossing like ways. So you couldn't.
And the
like,
thing is too is like it's so risky for people to relapse when you're on residential because they get you fully butt naked to check you on your way in.
Yeah.
But
so once you get into residential, maybe not.
We're on residential, and I hear from, because at that place there was no gate or anything in between. It was just like the courtyard.
Yeah.
And it was like, yo, so-and-so snuck fucking Zans in her pussy in here. And I was like, what?
What? Yeah.
So it's like, it's a very fragile thing where like if they saw you talking with the detox people, they'd be like, yo, shut the fuck up. Get out. Stop talking to them.
Yeah. And that was very clearly the vibe that my brother was telling me. He was like, you don't It's like, and their like wing was like separate from it was like that walled box thing outside was attached to their thing, so they could only go out there to smoke cigarettes. They couldn't leave that like thing. I was like, oh my god, dude. I was like, wow, dude. Yeah, that was a wake up call for me where I was like,
you're like, oh shit,
this is where my brother's been for like 40 days. Like
he was in that box.
Yeah, he was in that box. Like he smoked cigarettes. He was in that box. Like I was like, he was like, yeah, it kind of sucks in there, and I was like, I bet, dude. It looks like solitary confinement. Like,
dude, Brady would come and visit me when I was in there. And I was like, he was, 4 years ago at this point? He just turned 16. He's 12,
so, yeah. You
know, so I was like hoping, I'm like, yo, don't fuck up because this will be you. Because he'd come in and visit me and he's like, what's that on your ankle? And I'm like, they have to check where I am every hour.
Every hour, yeah.
Our place was it was more chill though because it is, like I said, an old retirement home.
Yeah.
Like
the rest of this place was chill.
On the way out, like, because like I said, it was the front office and then it was like a gate. And then here's a detox side, and then a gate residential side.
Yeah.
But the gates, obviously, you can go out.
Right.
And we all knew you fucking reach around through the gate, you hit 2, it turns off the alarm. So it's like, that's where I was in a good group of people once I was on residential.
Did you? And then
because no one was like, we all knew like you hit fucking 2. It turns the alarm off. There's a bus stop right up the street in a Circle K.
Yeah, you can get out of there. Yeah, and
find like we all knew it was right there.
Yeah,
because we'd leave with the therapist and shit and go on walks.
Yeah,
like, we all knew what button it was.
And I'm sure people left while you were there. Like I'm sure there were people.
One person did.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say
Mekaylay.
Damn.
That's what he said when he got in. Big Mexican dude covered in tats and detox, and he looks at me and he's like, "You Mekaylay now, huh?" And I was like, what?
Excuse me, sir?
I was like,
yes, mister?
I was like, what? You know, I was 22. And I'm like, a what? I'm your what? He's like, you Mekaylay. And I was like,
sure.
Looking at him, little 22-year-old white kid. And he's like, roommate. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And he's like, yeah, they told me if I don't get clean this time around, I'm going to jail for 7 years. And my daughter just turned 2. And I was like, oh, shit. I went and took a shower. I got out. And I was like, where'd Mekaylay go?
He just left.
They were like, he
man.
ran full speed out that gate is what they said. And I was like,
damn. I mean, I've said this on here before. I'll run it briefly, but my cousin, he was a BHT and behavioral health tech for like, places for people who don't know. And he said that there was this lady that like came in. She was like really, really drug ridden, like very, very badly. And she was like, it was like court mandated, had to be in there. She was like, I have to get sober or else I won't be able to see my baby. I just had my baby like 2 weeks ago. And the baby was like in detox itself because she was like using so many drugs during the pregnancy and everything.
Goddamn.
Yeah. And so she like can't see the baby. She's like legally not allowed to. So she's like, I have to do like a 90-day program to be able to like see my kid. And literally within like 2 days, she left. She and like I guess you can leave, right? Like you can if you ask them.
Yeah,
if you
AMA, you just say I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so
I'm a grown ass adult, I'm leaving.
Yeah, so she just literally like after like, and she was like in the, because he was checking her in. He was part of the check-in people, right? And she was like crying and being like, I want to be able to see my kid. Like I feel so stupid that I'm in this spot, whatever. And he's like, please like remember that as you go through this process. Like you want to see your baby, blah, blah, blah. And then like literally with very soon after, she was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm done. I'm out of here. I need to leave. And he was trying to be like, please think about your baby, like everything like that. And she just left. And then literally it was like a month later, she was back and was like beaten. Like bad, like had like a lot of bruising and like swelled up face and stuff, and she was just like, I should have listened to you and blah blah, blah. And I'm like, like, that's so
it's really bad out there, dude.
He said it before and I've said it before and I'll preach it till the end. They do 95% of the work. You got to give them 5.
You got to give them 5.
You got to give them 5. That's it. Like if you are someone in the throes of like an addiction or having trouble with something like that, we're just asking for 5%. And people will congregate, be together, empathy, sympathy. You will get the other 95. You just need to put in 5. I swear.
100%.
I really believe that. Like my brother,
they will
got
give
to a
you
point,
the tools. They will give you the tools there.
You just have to know how to fucking swing the hammer. Yeah,
exactly. You're going with nothing.
Yeah.
The only advice I have for people that if anyone does have a family member or knows someone that's struggling with addiction of any sort, and they want to help out and get them into a facility. And this is specifically for Arizona people. Because I know, obviously, algorithms will push it to local areas first.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying this, is don't bring your family members to CIB. Bring them to Valley Hospital, and then make sure they really want it. Make sure they really want it, but take them to the Valley Hospital because they will start the detox process, and they will work hand in hand with you to get you into an actual residential place to give you those tools to get sober. Or if you are someone that's struggling with addiction, I should say. I mean, the show is Sober Not Sober.
Yeah, so if you're
someone could have stumbled across
because of that.
Don't go to CIB because it's a fucking loony bin, basically. And you're not going to get the tools you need. You're not going to get the help. You're not going to get the advocates. Go to somewhere that takes access and either advocate for your family member, advocate for yourself, because shit is not free.
Yeah.
Shit costs money. And if you really want it, they will give you scholarships. And they will give your family member scholarships.
Yeah.
And it is fucking possible, you know? And it's I'm lucky because I got sober 4 years ago, and I've stayed sober. You know, first time, and I've stayed sober for 4 years.
Yeah.
And right now, I don't work any kind of program. I don't go to AA. I don't, you know, I have a fantastic support group. I still use the principles I learned from AA every single day. But it is possible, you know, and I don't want it to discourage people hearing like, oh, it worked for me the one time and I'm not working a program. I would never suggest that.
No, yeah, like there are definitely people that have had to go back and forth.
Relapse is a part of 95% of the people's stories, if not more. Yeah. Relapsing is okay.
Well, I mean, not like okay, like just do it every once in a while.
I'm not saying relapse,
like,
but no, it is okay to relapse.
Yeah, like don't think that that's the end all.
It's a part of more stories than not.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, it's a part of more stories than not. I'm not saying go out and fucking smash that bottle, dude.
What I am saying, though, is a new wine I tried recently. It's really good. Garzon. It's a Uruguayan vineyard site. They do Albarino and Tanat. It's really phenomenal. And then also another good one, Bullet, the bourbon manufacturer. They started coming out with canned things. Now, usually I talk shit about canned things, but they have an old-fashioned. It's pretty solid.
Are you saying if they are to relapse? If like this is already a planned part of their story, they should just rip these suckers? I mean, if you're going to do it,
it would be better than what you were probably drinking before.
Good, yeah.
If you're going to do it right. That's my motto.
You got to shout out the person that emailed.
Oh yeah. So I didn't get a name yet. I didn't get a name.
Because it was just like their email name.
But someone did send a very sweet email. You saw,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah, someone sent an email and just being like, hey, like saw this one video. I thought the name of your guys' podcast was great. So that's like what made me click. Shouts out to you guys. Like keep doing your thing. It looks like it's going to be a fun time. So
and their sobriety date is January of 22. So they got sober.
Awesome.
4 months essentially before I got sober.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know the struggle, dog. White knuckle in life for 4 fucking years, baby.
White knuckle feud out here.
No, but congrats. Coming up on 5 years. That's a long time.
Honestly, for the white family feud that we're gonna do, comment down below if you have questions, or if you know
we have so much
like,
stuff flowing around in our brains, dude.
I wanna do that. It's gonna be fun.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.
SoberNotSober69@gmail.com if you want to compliment us more.
We're trying really hard to get monetized because we have so many ideas right now that we're running past each other, all three of us, and it's genuinely. I mean,
we'll do them before monetization, but it would be great with monetization.
But what I'm saying with monetization is it will make our lives so much easier to be able to free up one day of the week even to just start working on these things, writing things out, and
how about this? Yeah. I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you guys start any sort of page and you need a like, comment, or share,
we'll do it.
Literally, and if you can prove that you've done it to us, we'll do it to you. Let's all make our money. Let's all do our shit. We all hate our jobs. We all don't like the way the country's going. Come on, let's do this. Let's live a little, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll like, comment, and subscribe. Deal.
Fucking deal, dude.
Yes or yes?
Yeah, yes. But yeah, follow us. Meadows liking us a lot right now.
Yeah, shouts
follow
out
us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Patreon. Follow us on this Instagram.
My way home.
Instagram.
Follow us on.
You follow me home. Fucking
follow me home.
Watch me. No, but seriously, follow us everywhere. It helps a fuck ton.
Yeah, definitely does.
And we're pushing the fucking shit to the ceiling, dude.
We are. I got Domino here, and he's already mad at us. We've gone too long. We're at an hour 20 or hour 18.
Shit, we gotta go.
All right.
I'm gonna be time crunched to edit this one too.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yep. Like, comment, and subscribe if you made it this far. Again, love you long time.